Now, the vision that God had given me, which was part of Bible prophecy fulfilling itself, it was consistent with the image that had the head of gold and spoken of in Daniel chapter 2. It was consistent with Mystery Babylon spoken of in Revelation chapter 13. It was consistent with the horn having the little eyes spoken of in Daniel chapter 7, verse number 8. Uh, they was waiting to step out the residue. All of these here is part of Bible prophecy. And as I showed where they would come, this vision showed that this is what was happening. This is where we're leading to to this point right here. Well, let me go to uh, Jeremiah chapter 25 and read this. The word of that came to Jeremiah concerning the peoples of Judea in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judea, that was the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. The reason I'm bringing this out here, this is the 1st year of king of Babylon, because God, the king of Babylon, was the one that God promised to him, Nebuchadnezzar, that he was going to be the ruler of the world in Daniel chapter 2, World War III, in which he showed this image of terrible, which was these United Nations who had united themselves together in Daniel chapter 2, the vision they had gave them, what they would do. And this is the part concerning that matter here in Jeremiah chapter 25. The word which these prophets spoke unto all the peoples of Judea and to all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, from the 13th year of Josiah, the son of Amon, king of Judea, even unto this day, that is the 3 and 20 year, the word of the Lord has come unto me, and I have spoken unto you 1 year almost, rising early and speaking, but you have not hearkened. And the Lord has sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them. Daniel was one of those. But ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. They said, they said, turn ye again now, every one from his evil ways, and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that the Lord has given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. And go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your own hands, and I will do you no hurt. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, said the Lord, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands and to your own harm. Therefore, thus said the Lord of hosts, because you have not heard my word, behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, which is the Gentiles, which is the white race, which is the United Nations, said the Lord, and Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will bring them against this land, and against the inhabitants thereof, and against all these nations round about, and will utterly destroy them, and make them an astonishment and an hissing of perpetual desolation. Moreover, I will make from them the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride, the sound of the millstone, and the light of the candles, and this whole land shall be a desolation and an astonishment. And these nations shall serve the king of Babylon 70 years. This comes from World War II. And it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished that I will punish the king of Babylon and the nation, said the Lord, for their iniquity, and the land of the Chaldees, and will make it perpetual desolation. And I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah has prophesied against all the nations. This is the same replica of Revelation chapter 17, Mystery Babylon, is what it be called in men. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the works of their own hand. For thus said the Lord God of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this spirit at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand, and made all the nations to drink unto whom the Lord hath sent me. To wit, Jerusalem, and the cities of Judea, and the king thereof, and the prince thereof, to make them a desolation and astonishment, as hissing a curse as it is this day. Verse 19, still in Jeremiah chapter 25. Pharaoh's king of Egypt, and his servant, his princes, and all his peoples, and all the, it's telling you who all going, and all the mingled peoples, that mean mixed race peoples, and all the kings of the land of Uzziah, and all the kings of the land of the Philistine, and Ashkenaz, and Azza, and Ekron, and the remainder of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all the kings of Tyre, and all the kings of Zidon, and all the kings of Isle, which are beyond the sea, Dedam, Teman, Buz, and all that are in the utmost corners, and all the kings of Arab, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, and all the kings of Zimran, and the kings of Media, and all the kings of the north, far and near, and one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth, and the king of the Shishak shall drink after them. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink, and be drunken, and spew, and foul, and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, you shall certainly drink. For, lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should be utterly unpunished. And should you be utterly unpunished, you shall not be